Hi, Pioneers. It's Mrs. Hoover. This video is meant to just kind of tell you how the week in art is going to look and explain how I'm going to be presenting it to you on Seesaw every week. That way you know what you're doing, and I will give you tips and tricks, and we'll go from there. I miss you guys. I wish that I could be with you until the end of the year. I'm sad that we're not going to go back. I really hope that you're using this time to create. The other art teachers in the district and I decided to work together to try to be creative, to find ways that you guys can be creative at home. I know that not being in the art room, it's hard because you don't have a lot of the supplies that we have. You might have paper and pencils and markers, or crayons, but you don't have the watercolor paints. You might not have the tempera paints. So we try to make this as easy as possible for you guys to be creative in a new way. And what I would like to do is share with you now what you guys are going to be looking at. So let me share my screen. Okay, so if you're looking at my PDF that I shared on Seesaw, right here is the video that hopefully you clicked first and now you're watching me. This is an art overview of the week. So we have kind of a theme each week of what you're going to see. So Museum Monday, that might be like we visit a virtual art museum, or we talk about special works of art that you would find in a local museum. Tech Tuesday, that's usually like we take you to a website maybe that has a fun art game. Wacky Wednesday, sometimes that could be different every week, but you'll just have to see that one to know what that is. 3D Thursday, usually like a sculpture activity or something really hands-on, nothing 2D like drawing or painting. Famous Artist Friday, so that's going to be something where we study a famous artist or maybe a famous piece of artwork. Now, we have 5 options for the week, one for each day. This does not mean that you have to do all of them. We kind of gave you a selection because they're all very different. And like I was talking about before, you might have some supplies, you might not. So you are choosing the activities that you would like to do that best suits you and your family. I'd like you to at least try one, but if you are able to, try more. Go for it. So let's go to Museum Monday. So there will always be a title slide to tell you which thing you are on. So for this Museum Monday, there's a virtual tour to the Cave of Lascaux in France. And if you click the link down there, it will take you there and you can go through everything and see everything. And over here is a book that you can read. It's called The Cave Painter of Lascaux. It's really good. The next thing is Tech Tuesday. So for this week, we're studying Pied Mondrian. And if you click to the next slide, there is a website that you can go to play a game. Now, remember how I said I worked with all the other art teachers. So you might see some videos each week of different art teachers from other elementaries. So in this one, it has Mrs. Lieberman from Dolson, and she's telling you how to do the video. You're going to see all of us art teachers in there somehow. Some weeks you might not even see my video in the slideshow at all, but I will still make one and say hi to you every week. So Wacky Wednesday. So this is a really cool challenge. They look at famous paintings and they try to recreate it. So like down here, it's even kind of silly because they're using like blankets and pillows and funny things for the hat. You could be as silly as you want to be. This is going to be a really cool challenge, I think. So you just choose a famous artwork and then you try to recreate it in your own way. This one's funny. Instead of a baby, we have a pug dog. It's just another slide on how to do it. 3D Thursday. So we gave you a cloud dough recipe. You could even put color into it with food coloring. I heard it's really fun and squishy. I have not tried it yet, but I think me and Georgie are going to try it this week. So Mrs. Lieberman decided to make another video with her kids, and she is making that. It just uses simple ingredients like cornstarch and conditioner. So most people have that kind of stuff at home if you want to try. Famous Artist Friday. This week we're studying Claude Monet. If you were in second grade, you most likely have seen his work or know who he is because that's when we study him usually. There's a video you can click on. It has images from his actual garden and a lot of his paintings. There is another slide where Miss Wright from Hardy is reading to you a Claude Monet book, The Magical Garden of Claude Monet. And she is showing you a more complicated art project. So this is more about the product and actually making a piece of art like you might make in art class. Like I said, some of you guys might not have watercolor paints at home, or you might not have tempera paints. If you have something else that you could try to do it with, like if you have markers, you can always color and just put water on top. That's another really cool way that you can go about it. So the whole thing about how we decided to do this for you guys is you choose what you want to do with what you have at home. I know it's really hard to not be in the art room, so we're going to do the best we can and just try to use our creative minds to do what we're going to do. Another thing that I have is down here, it says click here, and I will share this every week too. There is a place where we can have an online virtual art gallery. So if you see right here, a couple days ago, I posted a picture of my chalk art that I did with my family outside. Pretty soon when people start adding, this whole screen is going to be taken up with different things. So if I hit the plus sign down here, it'll give me a spot where I can add a title, I can write something about it. Right here I can upload, or I can just take a picture, a snapshot of my picture. And then once I do that, it'll just automatically upload to the screen. And that way anybody who clicks on the website can go to it and scroll through everybody's awesome art. If you make something that is different than what I've asked you to make, that's okay. Upload it anyways. Like if you make a drawing that wasn't part of what it was, that's okay. I want to see anything that you guys make at home. Also, some people requested to get the art packet. That is mainly like supplemental materials. That's not something that's required to do. It will be on, usually your teacher will upload your packet to Seesaw. It should be included with that. So if you want to do that each week, you can. Sometimes it looks pretty similar to what we're doing. Sometimes it might look a little different. So it's just kind of up to you if you want to do it or not. My main thing is to just try a couple things, maybe one or two things a week. Like I said, it's not all required, and just have fun with it. Be creative. Even if you're not doing that, be creative in other ways and show me what you're doing on the art gallery. So each week I'm just going to make a video. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to see you. Hopefully in the slideshow, you'll be seeing more videos of me instead of other art teachers from this week. But I miss you guys, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.